Hey everyone, today I want to show you a great old agrarian tool. It's a bean sorter for dry beans. And I've always wanted one of these. I bought it a few years ago and now I guess I don't want it like I did because it takes up space. I'm pressed for space. So I want to show you this tool and you know, by making a movie I can remember it that way. The Clipper, that's the name of it. Patented June 10th, 1902. There's a company name on the back here. Manufactured by A.T. Farrell and Company, Saginaw, Michigan. Now, I will show you how this works. It is foot powered. It's a little bit tricky to get it going, but once you get it going, this wheel goes around and it does two things. First, it spins that dowel, that shaft, and on that shaft goes a belt like this canvas belt. Now the belt needs to be sewed together, you see, and on the other end of the belt, it's like a belt sander is set up. You have the belt, and here is a free turning axle. It has an adjustment, you can see here, with a screw on both sides. So that's the one thing. It drives this belt over here as you treadle and turn this flywheel. Now the other thing that the flywheel does is, we'll get over here, you can see these teeth. They move this thing right here in and out. And that's connected to a plate down inside there. It's kind of rusty. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe we can see it here better. That plate goes back and forth. See it jiggling back and forth? So that jiggles beans, dry beans, kidney beans typically, down onto, in this area of the country, kidney beans were popularly grown as a dry bean, and these machines were used. So I think what is missing here is some sort of a chute, a door to control the flow of dry beans. You know, so that's something that's missing on this. Pretty sure about that. So the way it worked is you would fill the hopper with the dry beans, and of course there'd be rocks and there'd be you know, small stones, I should say, and you know, pods, dry pods, and other stuff that you didn't want in your beans. So you would sort them. So what you would do is treadle this, and the beans would come onto this moving canvas, and you would sit it right at the machine right here, and as the beans are coming over, you would flick the garbage off to the side bins, okay, all the stuff you didn't want, and then the good beans would drop down here at the end. They would go down here. I can't find it with my finger there, and then they would go, see that chute right here? They would go down here and they would empty into a bucket at the end. So you sort out the garbage, you get the good beans in the bucket here at the end. So that's it. That's the old bean sorter. It's a whiz-bang tool if there ever was one. The old timers, they knew how to put human power to work. No electricity needed, and that thing probably sorted a lot of beans in its day. It has a little issue down here. It's got mending plates here and there. There's a small crack here. But are those mending plates, or were they made that way? No, this side doesn't have them, so those were repairs, I would have to say. So it's in working order. See the crack a little better. Needs a little TLC, yeah, but this thing could work again. And that was my idea, was I wanted to grow dry beans of various kinds and shell them out and sort them out with this and have a small business doing that. I have more ideas than I have time and energy to take care of, but that was my idea. And one last thing I wanted to say about this is my brother-in-law remembers using one of these at Hewitt Brothers in Locke, New York, when he was a high school or just out of high school maybe. The Hewitts hired all these women, he said they were migrant women, they didn't speak English. And he and another friend worked for like a day or two, and the women were making fun of him. And but he remembers Hewitts had a whole bunch of these bean sorters, and Hewitts is gone now. But I mean, my brother-in-law, I don't know if he's maybe close to 70, but I mean, it wasn't that long ago. He's probably not even 70. I can't remember ages. But anyway, there's the old bean sorter, a wonderful old tool. Beautiful in its design, its functionality, its purpose. I just love these tools. I'd like to have a museum full of the tools like this. There you go, the Clipper dry bean sorter. Thanks for watching, everyone.